and Dhoni and Raina gets quite often, like these all three.
Any celebrities from the film industry?
Not yet. I've not been handled till now.
I heard you got ingredients from Malaysia.
Yes.
It's similar to cooking. The techniques are different because where you used to make a pan in normal range, where they make a high pressure burner. That's a different experience. So suddenly he used to come for a swimming. Like at that time he used to pass around. So he used to have this half grilled chicken. So he used to come and he used to just we will keep the ingredient ready for him. So whenever he comes, he'll manage himself and he'll get it cooked.
And did you like it? Which one did you love the most?
Lamb biryani.
Nazriya and Fahad, they came for the anniversary.
Wow.
They appreciated the food and they called me or they appreciated the food last week. So the action is one happening place if you see. And CSK, they stayed here. So we used to intimate us like 1 month before. So we plan our meals in terms of their specific diet requirement. So we used to get each and a specific diet requirement for each player. So we plan accordingly and Dhoni likes only soya milk and skim milk. So there are certain players as well. So for example, Jadeja, Raina. So everyone has each and every.
We have the executive chef of Crown Plaza, Mr. Gobu, and our special chef Zul here with us. Welcome. Also, we are witnessing the Malaysian food and cultural extravaganza. It's truly an extravaganza to even see and taste the food, but particularly to Chef Zul. When it comes to Malaysia, the food is really delicious and you have plenty of varieties. How did you curate this particular menu that's up here today?
Actually, we bring the food within states. Yeah, we from Terengganu, from Kelantan, from Penang, from Kedah. That's every day we change the menu. We follow the menu.
So every day there's a new menu.
Yes, the different menu.
Wow. So this cultural extravaganza has been happening for 1 week, sir. But otherwise, Crown Plaza's food is something that any Chennai person wouldn't miss. So how do you curate the menu in Dakshin or residency for that matter?
Basically in residency, we have curated a menu for 7 days. So basically we have cycled menu for each and every day for lunch and dinner. So if you speak like for have 14 sets of menu we have for a month basically. So 7 days menu will be rotating in lunch and dinner. Apart from this, Dakshin, like for example, like we do promotion every month. So keeping in mind of the guest and the client as well. So we will curate the menu according to the guest profile, local ingredient. By getting the local ingredient, by getting the local chefs who made the dishes for each and every outlets.
Wow. So talking about the local ingredients, especially here for the Malaysian festival, I heard you got ingredients from Malaysia.
Yes.
So what are those ingredients and why are they so special?
Because actually they are traditional ingredients like a palm sugar. Then we have a kerisik, the coconut paste. Here difficult to have it. Then we bring the pandan leaf. Yeah, here also difficult.
Oh wow, that's difficult to get the authentic taste from here in the local cuisine.
Flavor,
The flavor and all that. Yeah, it's very special about the Malaysian cuisine. But sir, how is the reception? Like, how are people liking the food?
Mostly in the residency, people are enjoying the food, especially when it comes for the residency lunch and dinner. And apart from that, we do have a live counters as well. For lunch, 2 live counters, and for dinner as well. So the guests are coming and appreciating the food. It's different than any other cuisine, and they are loving the food, especially desserts. Or they have a variety of desserts like a jelly and the pandan leaf using the dessert. So it's a good from both the sides. Like.
Okay, wow, that's very nice. But if you have to say that you should not miss this food in the festival, the Malaysian festival, what would that be from your side?
I'd say satay is one of the very good thing where rather than we use and they makes. So and apart from the desserts, they are the banana leaf dessert and the pandan leaf molded desserts. Chef, if I'm not wrong, the pancake, folded pancake, that's a really good one, which I tried different than any others.
Wow, and also chef, you are from Malaysia. Did you try any of our local food?
Yes, sure. Every night, every lunch, I try local food.
And did you like it? Which one did you love the most?
Lamb biryani.
Lamb biryani?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's my favorite.
Chicken 65.
That's nice.
My favorite.
Your lamb biryani and chicken 65 has become your favorites.
Yes.
So sir, what did you like particularly in Malaysian food?
Like I like their lamb dish, what they made, lamb masala, it was very good. And the roasted honey glazed roasted chicken, it was one of the good. And apart from this, they have the pancake and all that. So the different pancakes they have. And this prawn fritters, which you made there.
Yeah.
With the prawn in the center, it was very nice. A different one, same similar to our pakoda only, but it's a little bit of, they put a spring onion and the shrimps in that. It was really good.
Wow. Also, how did you find the making different from our Indian cuisine? How do you find the Malaysian food to be different?
It's similar to cooking. The techniques are different because they are used to make a pan in normal range where they make a high pressure burner, and they use wok for this. But the seasoning level is a little bit of moreover. If you say 60%, they're using palm sugar and jaggery to level the seasoning level. That's a different, and the ingredients are a little peculiar than our Indian cuisine.
Okay, so which do you think is easy to cook?
I think the soups are really good. It is simple for us, like how we make rasam. Similar variety, I think, and that's really good. And the desserts we can make, if you say Kerala cuisine, there's a dessert called vattayapam, elayapam. Similar to that, instead of we are using banana leaf, there is a pandan leaf. So it's similar cooking, but in a little bit of a different version.
Oh wow, okay. Also, coming to you, chef, we tasted a lot of dishes today, but apart from that, which do you think is very similar to Indian cuisine from the Malaysian recipes?
Actually, the food is very different with the Malaysian cuisine. They use so many spice. Actually, Malaysia is like a simple spice like galangal, lemongrass. We not use so many dry spice like chili powder, curry powder, that one.
So yeah, Indians, we cannot live without spices.
Yeah.
Right, so you mean to say Malaysian food is a little less on spice and very subtle?
Actually, we Malaysian food lot use the wet spice like onion, garlic. This is just not the dry spice. Not a lot use that one.
Okay, so apart from that, how has Crown Plaza accommodated this Malaysian extravaganza, sir?
Basically, we are tied up with the Malaysian tourism and we're tied up with Batik Care as well. So a couple of sponsors are there. So through them, we got a contract for almost a month before in terms of sourcing the ingredients as well and getting the chefs done and the dancers especially. So it's been almost a 1 month talk. So finally, we're getting conclusion for this month to do a festival, especially from last month, if you don't mind, like 26 from onwards. So we got them. So 28th, we did a trial over here and we started the festival. It's going very well and we'll be here till this 5th of this month.
We are glad it's happening though. But talking about Crown Plaza, it is one of the identities in Chennai. If we talk about Chennai, Crown Plaza is something which we cannot, miss. And also I heard Mr. Dhoni stayed here and he used to visit the kitchen. Can you tell about that experience?
That's a different experience. So, suddenly he used to come for a swimming. Like at that time he used to pass around. Then he had a plan to get cook. So usually he prefers to chicken. He likes chicken very much rather than the seafood. So he used to have this half-grilled chicken. So he used to come and he used to we will keep the ingredient ready for him. So whenever he comes, he'll manage himself and he'll get it cooked and he'll ask her to send it to his room, his presidential shoot. So that's
wow,
experience.
Mr. Dhoni will come and cook and he'll ask you to send it to his room. Wow, who else has done that?
Stephen Fleming used to done, and Dhoni and Raina gets quite often, like these all three.
Any celebrities from the film industry?
Not yet. I've not been handled till now.
Okay, so also Dakshin is a place to have yum food as far as we know, and I've heard that a lot of celebrities visit Dakshin. So have you got any good celebrities coming in?
Last week Nazriya and Fahad, they came for the anniversary.
Wow.
They appreciated the food and they called me or they appreciated the food last week. So Dakshin is one happening place. If you see, in weekends we got lots of celebrities here as well. So it's like a flowing crowd over here.
And what is that one food that we should not miss eating from Dakshin?
Dakshin, if you say, personally I'm a non-veg eater, so I'm not a vegetarian quite often. So if you say non-veg, that's a nahi podi idli is there. That's one of the classic. If you say non-veg, because the Vyanjana Mamsam is there, chicken 60 one of the classic dish over the Dakshin. And banana dosa, of course, for a vegetarian, they should prefer to eat that.
I think that's why he also liked that chicken 60. Hospitality industry in general has been booming. So how is it working here in Crown Plaza, especially as part of the hospitality department?
It's developing very well in terms of the sports game, if you say. So lots of players are staying here in terms of not only cricket, other players as well, like football players or basketball players, tennis players, so they're staying here. And CSK, they stayed here, so we used to they used to intimate us like 1 month before. So we planned our meals in terms of their specific diet requirement. So we used to get each and a specific diet requirement for each player. So we'll plan accordingly and we'll keep our stocks ready, and we'll keep them assemble as well for them in terms of their cooking.
That should be, you should be very specific about their diet, isn't
absolutely,
it?
yes, absolutely. Dhoni likes only soya milk and skim milk. So there are certain players as well, for example Jadeja, Reina. So everyone has each and every key ingredients to be kept ready for us for when we require for the lunch or dinner or breakfast operation. If you speak, ma'am, it's a traveling, people knows each and everything nowadays. We can hide or we cannot say anything about the food wrong. So they know each and everything. Due to the modern development, so we need to develop ourselves in terms of the productivity of the cuisine, and we should do something new in terms to survive in this industry. So people knows about what they're eating and what they're going to eat as well.
It was wonderful talking to you both. I got to know a lot about the Malaysian cuisine as well. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.